All right, Libra. Wow, looks like it's going to be a powerful month in love for you. So we have, as far as your desires, hopes, fears, we have the Moon card. Very mysterious. What this tells me is the subconscious and your intuitive, psychic, spiritual abilities are in full swing. You might be getting a lot of visions and dreams at night. You are getting a lot of messages. You're trying to understand all these mysteries. And the moon is very much about being on your own and having to figure this all out for yourself. I feel that you're really coming to the realization, Libra, that no one else can do this for you. And they may not know really what you're going through. You're going through a lot in regards to love and relationships. And you're afraid that if you ask someone else for their opinion, they could lead you astray and have ulterior motives. You don't want to be deceived, Libra. You're really looking for your truth. You are really trying to find your own way. You're trying to navigate through all this. You may feel like you're in new territory, like these are places you've never been before. But I do feel that you're realizing you have to face your fears and you have to move forward in love and relationship, whether you're ready to or not. You might be worrying about nothing. You might be having a lot of fears and imaginations, and you're trying to discern and decipher what is truth from the air, what is real and what is just in your imagination. I feel like you're being pushed to go into unknown territory, and that you've almost, through experience, you've had to learn certain things through the hard way. And what it keeps taking you back to is that it's this road of self-realization, that for you, love and success and your own spiritual purpose is what you need to figure out. You maybe have felt that you've gotten lost along the way, or you've been lured down the wrong ways, the wrong avenues. And you're really like, I'm done listening to everybody else. And now I need to figure this out. I need to delve into the deepest, darkest areas of my subconscious mind and figure this out for myself. This is the sign of Pisces. So some of you might be dealing with a Pisces, but it's just about you kind of being in tune with this energy this month. I feel that you're realizing that you have to look within, that, and as a Libra, the temptation is to rely on others or to have their input or their advice. And so this is taking a lot of courage and strength for you to listen to your own internal truth, to not be led by what others want you to do. This wolf and this dog and this little lobster creature, you are being pulled. There are other forces that are trying to pull you this way and that, and you're trying to get, to the answer and to the root of it all. You need all your strength and willpower to shut all these distractions out so that you can be still. So there is a strong feeling of imagination in your relationships. And you also, this month, you might need to pay attention to the dreams that you're having, because they might be trying to tell you something. So if you have been unable to break through some of these issues with your conscious mind, your dreams and your sleep and your subconscious will be really trying to powerfully speak to you this month in regards to love. It's like the universe is saying, before you can really deal with the outer world, you're going to have to deal with your inner world first, Libra. And you're going to have to calm these deep-rooted fears and find the inner peace to continue on your journey. The other thing that this can show for those of you that are in a relationship is that there's trouble behind the scenes. Maybe things on the surface. If you're with someone, you're dating, everybody thinks you're happy and, everything looks great on the outside. But if you delve deeper, there's a lot going on. That this illusion is, that this couple is really just an illusion. This can also be, for some of you, it's deceit or underhanded behavior. So there could be, something going on, something sneaky, but it still is about being careful. You don't want to let your imagination run wild. You want to base what you believe on your facts, but you have to look behind the appearance of things, because things are not what they appear to be. And I think for Libra, because you are a air sign and you're all about beauty and the outside, and Libra can be superficial, so the temptation is to want to just look at what's on the outside and not delve deeper. But I do feel that your relationships will be enriched and you will gain more insight if you kind of look beyond the surface at what's really going on. And then lastly, this, we do have to bring up that the moon is a mother card. So a mother, on one or the other side could be affecting the relationship. So your own relationship with your mother, or it could be your approach to motherhood could kind of be at the forefront this month and part of some of these issues that you're dealing with. Wow, this is powerful, Libra. You're getting a lot of messages from the universe. It is forcing you to look deeper within yourself, to look deeper within your relationships, to look deeper within your partner. For the obstacle, we have the beautiful High Priestess card. This card, again, is associated with Pisces. So you are on a very deep spiritual mission this month, Libra, in regards to love and romance. Now, you might be dealing with a water sign emotion, or this is just the universe saying you're really having to tap into your emotions. So this is the obstacle position. This can show that you or your partner is starting to withdraw from or has a need to withdraw from the relationship. And the reason for this is because you or your partner is really needing a sense of deeper significance. You're really trying to understand who you are, what your true worth, what your abilities are, what you really need in relationship, and where you're going. This is also about having to make a decision. So you might be questioning the relationship that you're in. You might be questioning why you're dating the people you're dating. You might be questioning why you're single. Your partner this month might find you very distant and very detached, and you might appear very unapproachable because you're seeking to reach a new depth. Either you're trying to take the situation deeper or you're going to dissolve it altogether. And I feel that you're really trying to come to conclusion. You want to know now. You don't want to waste any more time, any more energy. And you're realizing that if there is a decision that has to be made, you need to take time to go within and to really connect, to ask God, to pray, to seek, to understand, to give yourself that time that you need to think and feel. So it's really about you this month, Libra, and this is about you not really listening to anyone else. This is about you listening to your own inner guidance, seeking your own counsel, and not to be pressured or coerced by anybody else. There's also, for some of you Libras, it can also be a very strong karmic link to somebody else. It can show that you have a very strong spiritual or psychic bond with someone. But you are needing this time of solitude and almost being private, and that you're really craving time on your own and personal space, that you need a break. This is about you discovering your own potential, Libra, and what that looks like for you, because your own potential and your relationship are both very valid questions, and you have to look at, is this relationship is the partner or whatever you're doing, is it fulfilling your full potential? Are you being who you really truly are? Okay, so the outcome of this, Libra, is the Four of Swords in the reverse. So I feel this is your energy. It's an air sign, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, Four Swords. And this is about you making a slow recovery. So as you do this work, you are going to start understanding, you are going to start awakening from your slumber, but this is going to be a process. This isn't going to be an overnight thing. You are going to start coming out of this kind of internal isolation, and you are going to be gaining in your mental strength, but it's going to take time. On the other end, it can also be for some of you that you're not going to listen. You're going to start kind of losing faith, and your thoughts are going to keep you up at night. So it kind of has potential to go either way because we all have free choice. This is about you gaining back your mental and physical strength, and you're really going to gain more clarity on how you got to where you are. You're going to start having a new outlook on life, and I feel that you're going to get a fresh new resolve on now where you want to go. Even though you feel that things have been difficult, you realize that you could have never kept going the way you were, that eventually that was going to end, that you promise yourself you're not going to let yourself ever get that low or that stressed again. And you're now going to be glad to be alive. You're going to feel refreshed and revitalized, and you're going to have a new perspective and make new plans for your life. You've learned a lot about yourself in this month. I feel like this is a huge month for you to come to understanding. And even though maybe you thought like things were great, everything was working out, you realize that it's okay to step back, that you don't always have to be all things to all people, that you can say, you know what, I just need to take a break, and I need to just I need to rest. I need to isolate myself. And you realize that you still might feel kind of fragile and vulnerable, but you're certainly over the worst. For some of you, doing all this spiritual soul searching work, the Four of Swords reverse is like you're going to be released from a relationship that really felt like a prison for you. You're beginning to feel stronger in yourself, and you're finally ready to deal with the relationship. You're realizing that, for some of you, there's been a negative pattern and cycle that has to be broken. And you really are realizing that if you want to change, you're going to have to do this yourself. This is about you feeling stronger in yourself and about you willing to, get back out there. So the other thing that this can talk about for some of you is that a relationship once thought dead is slowly starting to recover. But because it's reversed, you need to be patient with this process. And it's going to be all about communication. So I feel like Libra, things they have not been perfect in paradise. Like, I don't know if you feel like you found your perfect soulmate yet. Some of you may have, but you're really stepping back this month to make sure that you have, and to see if anything is out of balance. If your scales are, if you're feeling out of balance, you're really trying to regain that equilibrium, to not be influenced by outside sources. And you are going to start moving forward. You're either going to break away from someone or something. In this process is going to be a slower recovery, but you are on the right path. So very beautiful reading. I think this is going to be a very powerful month for you.